My name is Joe O'Lear, and my website is www.thinklikeachristian.com. And I'm here to do what I do, which is try to actually, rationally, finally help people understand the logic and reasonableness of Christianity. What we're doing is a segment of 12 short little snippets here, and this is number 7 of those, where what I'm going to talk about is the claim, even within the church, that the creation-evolution issue doesn't matter. They say, well, it doesn't matter, so let's make it go away. We don't want the conflict of saying, well, we have to, look stupid in front of modern science. Let's not forget how stupid modern science looks when you look at history. Science has always made claims that have later proven to be false. That's history. That's history. Now we have today Christians, theologians, who, in order to look good in front of their peers, will try to contort the scriptures to make billions of years fit into the text. And they say it doesn't matter. That's not really an issue. They'll say, well, so what? Here we have a famous statue. I love this. Here we have a monkey or an ape looking at a human skull. And the side of the book here, it says Darwin. History is reality. If our history is based on falsehoods, then our presuppositions, our extrapolations from that is based on falsehoods. The Bible starts with a very clear history. God made the universe good, with no death, no disease, no disorder. And sin entered into the world and created death, disorder, disease, and separation from God. That theme is central through the scriptures. That theme is supported by the New Testament writers and the Old Testament writers alike. The historicity of the first 11 chapters of the Bible is clearly taught in Scripture. But why is this so important? Because the gospel itself is related to this issue. If death did not enter into the world, physical death did not enter into the world through sin, the whole argument breaks down. There's no need for a resurrection. There's no need for a gospel. There was no need for Christ's death on the cross and the resurrection. There's the relationship that Paul talks about of the first Adam and the second Adam. The whole point that Christ made, that he had come to turn things around. This is the message we see all through Scripture. Now, I don't have time in this short little segment to go through all the different Bible verses. There are many. But if you allow death, disorder, and disease into your paradigm, before the fall, you destroy the entire point of the gospel. Even if you were to take all the creation accounts out of the Bible and just look at the Ten Commandments and the commandment of the Sabbath that clearly teaches that the reason for the Sabbath is because of the sixth literal day creation. That's the message of Scripture. And when you turn around and say, oh, well, we can allegorize some of these issues, we can reinterpret these issues other than what the text actually says, we can go through philosophical and theological gyrations in order to somehow extrapolate ideas that are in agreement with the popular myth of today. Now today we're running into a problem, because even though the textbooks, even though the universities and the museums are held captive, current research is showing that Darwinian macroevolution doesn't hold up. So as this theory breaks down and this popular idea that we've had breaks down, the church is going to really have egg on its face, because we're going to see that we've copped out. We've failed to take a biblical stand. And there's a whole set of dominoes that has resulted from man's interpreting the Bible through man's philosophy and template, instead of man interpreting the world based on the template and the history given to us in Scripture. This is critical. This is a foundational issue that has been so destructive. I challenge you to look at the massive amount of evidence on this issue. I've asked many